You know, I still can't believe you actually pulled it off, Jason. The buyout, the IPO, it is absolute insanity. He laughed, clinking his glass against mine, and said, "Come on, Riley. You know I have always had the Midas touch." I looked down at my drink and muttered, "Yeah, but getting the board to fire me, that took artistry." He shrugged, completely unbothered, and replied, "Look, nothing personal. You were just dead weight. I needed total control to sell to Omnicorp." I leaned in closer and asked, "But the data breach last year, the one that completely destroyed my reputation, was that you?" He smirked, swirling his whiskey, and whispered, "Genius. Right, I hired a guy in Jersey. Cost me $5,000 to wipe your credentials and plant the malware poof. You look like the negligent CTO, and I look like the savior, stepping in to clean up the mess." I pressed him further, and the missing funds from the seed round. He winked and said, "Offshore accounts, baby. A cool $2 million. Call it a finder's fee." I shook my head and asked, "You really do not feel any guilt throwing your best friend under the bus for a payout?" He leaned back, arrogant as ever, and said, "Guilt is for poor people. Riley, I won. That is all that matters." I finally smiled, looked him dead in the eye, and said, "Actually, we won." He frowned, confused. I tapped the frame of my spectacles and said, "Yeah, see, I figured you would say that. That is why I am wearing these smart glasses, and that is why the federal agent sitting in the van outside just heard you confess to wire fraud, embezzlement, and corporate espionage." His face went pale as he stammered, "Wait, what?" I stood up, buttoned my jacket, and said, "Oh, and Jason, I did not sign the non-compete. I signed a cooperation agreement with the FBI. Checkmate."